Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope I can inspire you again with a new video, and I'm very grateful for you being here. I love making the videos, so if my channel grows I can reach more people and hope to share my passion with everybody. And this is kind of part 2 of a guest design team of Anna's Wonder World. Her Instagram and Etsy shop I will link down below. I'm going to dive right into it. I will see how much time, because I think both things I want to make take a lot of time. Otherwise we'll flip through the pages I chose as for the 2 signatures. I'm going to start with the easy one. No, I'm going to start with the difficult one, because if the video gets very long, then that's done. This is going to be with this and those stamps. Also, I recently discovered these because someone I follow on Instagram used them, and I was completely in love with them. The signature stamps, really love them. Cathe Holden, I never heard of her, but yeah, that doesn't say anything, but I really love them. I'm going to, it's not my idea, I saw it at Rose Hill Paper Cottage. She is amazing, Heather. She has the greatest ideas. I love her. If she does a flip through of her journal, any journal, I get so many ideas I want to make, and she's so talented. It's incredible. And later I follow Mamolikas on Instagram, and she made a page like this also, and I wanted to try. And just by preparing, I know it's not easy. So I'm going to, I'll explain it a bit. This will be in the signature like that. So this will be a different page. Here I have a flap. I'm going to attach this piece, fold that over. So if you flip it over, you have a beautiful side. But because I'm going to tear into this, I thought, just to be sure, I'm going to print script on the back, because I'm going to curl up the edges. Yeah, that you have to see. First I'm going to cut out this, and I'm going to use my decal edge. So excuse me for the noise, because it always is very loud. Because I like that the edge is more rough than just the tearing. I hope you're all well. And that's too. Yeah, I'm going to fold it first, because it's a pretty small trimmer. So sometimes, because this has to be folded anyway, let's see if I did it correctly in my Word file. This is exactly as large, and this is an image from the kit I really like. I also have this as a page, but I don't mind that this will be in the journal in a way twice, because it went very well with this image, I think. And yeah, I wanted to use a kit page again. Yeah, I have to ink them a bit more, and now I can put it in the decal edge, because now it's it fits in here. The other side. Yeah, I hope you're all doing very well. It's still the same week if you saw my last video. So tomorrow I have the re-evaluation of why I don't work anymore, and I get kind of an allowance. I don't know exactly how you call it. and so every 2 years they check up if yeah, if it's still all the same or your health is getting worse or better, and if it's if I would have things that could have gotten better, then yeah, maybe I would be able to work again, because now I don't work anymore. And yeah, it gives, like I said in the previous video, it gives me a lot of stress, because the things I have physically, they don't go away, but yeah, maybe they think they do, but this will, and I will do it completely in here. That's why I wanted the decal edge, because then you can see it just a bit, and I left some room here so you can really see that this is a flip, and this will be visible, well, not super in frame, so I'll shift a bit. So when you flip it open, here will be the rest of the signature. I'll do it like that. So then you have a beautiful writing space. Here you can put a picture or an image or whatever you want. So yeah, that's the way it goes. And then here I'm going to stick down my image, but I really have to position it. And I have to trim it a bit, I think. So at my normal cutter, and I don't really want to lose anything of the swans, so, and it's just a bit, it needs to be trimmed. And then I'm going to cut into this paper, and I like if you follow me, you know I like to be prepared. I'm not that creative that ideas are just bubbling in my head, so I made a template, and this will be what I mean, like that, and that piece is here, and this is the piece that is or like that, I don't remember because this is folded, but this piece is torn out, and then you see this image, and later you'll see that, if I am making any sense. So now I have to see, yeah, I'm going to lose a bit of the image. That's not anything I can help. I want most of this woman and the swans. And let's see, like that. Now the swan is peeking out. I can maybe put it a bit further here, because I can't go any further there, but I could. Let's see. I think I'll do it like this. I leave some space here, because here will be a bit of space. That's not something I can really help. Let's see if I do it a bit more. But the image is correctly on this spot, and it's a bit crooked, I see. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm really, it's 5 centimeters. Bear with me, because if you're a bit more precise or doubting yourself, you can relate. Let's see if I can do it a bit higher then. Like that, and then a bit lower. And I have a bit more of her hair, so like this. Then what I have, oh, it's still 5. Okay, I'm going to gamble and I'm going to do it. I'm going to place this. Oh no, I can tear it first. That's what I'm going to do. Now I can put my template here. Only I have to tear it like this. So I have to put my, because if you tear paper, no, I can tear it like this. Yeah, I can tear it, I think. Because you're always left with a white edge. A bit more of a white edge if you tear one side or the other. And mostly if I tear, I don't like the complete white. So I hope I'm doing this correctly. I think I am. No, I'm doing it wrong anyway, but yeah, I'm tearing. I'll explain why I think I'm doing it wrong. And here you can see what I meant. This has a little white edge of the tearing, and I like this better. So I always check how I need to tear my paper. And what I did wrong, this is already curled up. So I had to tear into the line. So this is smaller now. It's a bit different, but I'm going to ink it so I can see it better. So learn from my mistakes. And that's why I wanted to do it on camera, because yeah, then figure out as you go. It's mostly a bit better to explain because you can exactly see what I'm doing. So now it's just curled up a bit, but it didn't have to be that much, but I did like it. I need to tear this a bit also. Let's see. And now because I curled it up a bit, yeah, it's not really visible, but you can see that there's something behind of the script. I mean, that's what I wanted. I think I need to trim it just a bit. I want to be sure. Like that. I think I'll be okay. It's just because it's the decal edge. I should have done this with the decal edge, but if I do that now, it's not getting any prettier. So no, I'm going to glue it like this. I'll be fine. Let's see. Her hair as much as possible. I can't get them both. Maybe if I can adjust it. Yes, I can adjust it. Yeah, I'm going to glue this. Later on, yeah, I'm not going to get, because this I have to tear on this side, and then I'll have the white edge. Yeah, not something completely, yeah. I'm going to position it like this. I'm going to mark it. And if you don't have this kind of perfection, just move along a bit more quickly. Because I can imagine that some people will be annoyed. Oh my God, don't look that precise or something. I don't know. I can imagine that there are people that just do it and move on. But yeah, that's something that's very difficult for me. But that's okay. Using my wet glue because then I have some wiggle room. See that it's okay there. Such an incredible, beautiful image. And I've seen it used by creators lots of times. Now I'm just going to follow the decal edge a bit. This doesn't want to come out. Really doesn't want to come out. I've got my fussy cut scissors downstairs, so that will be easier, I think. Also a beautiful script letter. It's one I use a lot. I had to, yeah, that's what I wanted. Now I can't, I have to glue it like this. I did it wrong. Can I get it loose? Yes, lucky me. That's because I had to glue this first. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can learn from my mistakes and you don't have to invent the wheel again. Yeah, if I prepared, I made it. Probably wouldn't have made these mistakes, but well. Let's see if I can get it really in there. I'm sorry guys, that's a bit fiddly now. Yeah. You have just a little pink border there. Oh. Get rid of the excess glue. Because I put the glue until here. So I'm going to erase it, I hope. Otherwise it will stick to this page. So let's see if I have some plastic. I can put it between these, so it will be fine. And I need to put some more glue on here. Yeah, that's always happening, that this doesn't want to stay in there. Put some more glue on here. We have an incredibly nice day again. This week they already said it would be a great week. Every day a bit more warm. So, and it starts out every morning with a chilly wind, but later on it gets really nice. I can tear this a bit like I did with these. Because you can't fold this white in if you don't tear it. So I tore this a bit more. So I can curl it up a bit more, and then she's just visible with her face. That's a bit more nice. And let's see here. Where do I want to start? I really like that. So this is too much. Let's see if I can mark it anyway. A bit. And then I'm going to try. Yeah, I get the white edge, but otherwise I have to tear here. Can I? Ah, then I don't have my pencil marks. I'm going to try. If I can tear it. No, that's difficult. No, that's difficult. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tear a bit in. Here's the line, and I'm going to tear a bit like that. It's in a way what I intended. You see, this is completely white. It's difficult. Well, I'm going to curl it up, it doesn't matter. Because I was really wondering how they did that. But that's maybe also a bit the the creator's secret. Now I'm going to curl these up. Again, you see there, you can tear them and then you can curl them up a bit more. And this will be stuck down, of course. And I can fold like this, but also again a little piece back. All kinds of, just make it the way you want. So I'm going to put some glue. Let's see, yeah, I'm not going to interfere with that. Maybe I can trim that later. I can always curl this up more if I want to. I'm going to put the glue on this piece first. I love this effect, it's so beautiful. I'm going to stay away from the line so I can always curl it up more if I want to. I don't know if this is the easiest way to make this. No, I'm going to leave that pink because otherwise I'm not going, I have to trim it. Yeah, I can. I have to trim it completely. No, I think I'll leave it. Is there any glue? No. Then get rid of that. Now this piece. I succeeded better than I thought. I underestimated myself. Ah, love it. Very happy with it. Very beautiful. Do check out some flip throughs of Heather's. She's so amazing, and she has such creative ideas. She always has something totally different. I want that a bit more, but now I have to come in with my ink a bit. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, I like that completely uneven, so I think I'll do that a bit more here also. Let's see if I flip it up, I can. Yeah, this will be kind of the page in the book. I'm going to lose everything. Ah, it's beautiful. Oh, very happy with it. And then you flip your page, you have a beautiful side you can decorate your further. And this I want to leave blank for journaling. Yeah, love it. Love it. Let's see, the music page is coming next to this. Oh, it's very beautiful. Oh, yes. And later on, I will decide with the little things if I want to add a label or a word or a text, because I think it would be nice to have a word there. Yes. And in this one, it's also an idea of Heather from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. This is just, yeah, a plain book page, nothing special. I wanted to put something on here because I don't know if maybe it's strong enough. This is a flip, but first I folded it here, but that's too much. Then the effect was not good. And then I thought I'm going to put this on here, flip it over on that side and flip it over on this side. So I'm going to put the glue here, then it's easier to see what I mean. I'm going to put this to the side. Yeah, I have to put the glue here. And then it's just to jazz up this, this border or this little flip. I'm doing that right. I don't know if I have to reinforce that there. Oh, you will see it anyway when you flip it open. So I have to do something else there. Maybe it has to be a bit more to the fold line. A bit of the glue oozing out, but the great part of this glue is that you can rub it and then it has little, it curls up in little balls. I was thinking, then I have it. Oh, I keep folding it all. Oh, yeah, you can see this anyway. So I have to do something else here. Yes, and this I want to fold over. The paper is not very thick. And there's something crooked here. Let's see if I can do that a bit straight. I can ink it a bit. So, and now you have the flower on the flap, and here a bit of the flower and the blue, and here it's going over that line, and this is what you see. And when it flips open, yeah, I should have left this wider. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I mean, but I'm going to do this again, but I'll show you what I mean so you have an idea. But off camera I will fix it the way I intended it, because I want yeah, I could have taken a different book page. But I like these birds, and there are not many in the complete book. There are not many of these images. So that's in a way why I didn't want to get a new page. I'm going to cut this a bit like the decal edge. But I'll show you the idea. And later on in the pictures, you won't see the difference because it's just this paper will go a bit further. Fold it. So in the journal, this is what you see in the signature. And let's like that. Like this. So on one page you'll just see this, and you flip it over to the next side, and then we have this beautiful flower there. And the way she did that, and this one I prepared, I did it on a kind of a newsprint. Printed this digital on here. This is from another designer. I will link it in the description box. On the back side, I wanted something beautiful. I really roughened it up because I like that style. Tore it on all sides, curled it up, and then you fold it in 3. You can also, if you have a smaller piece of real ephemera or vintage leather, anything will be fine. That's what Heather did. She only had a piece like this and just folded it in 2. But I really like this because the recipient can also use this in the journal if she wants. But you fold it in 3. It flips over the flap, and then you fold this up. There will be a paper clip here, and I can tuck some ephemera in here, and that's what I wanted to do with a Polaroid. So you can just see a bit of this, because, and if you take this out, you can see the beautiful border. On this side it's more decorated. If you flip this open, if you take this out and you flip this open, you can do journaling here, or put a paper on there for your journaling, or a picture, whatever. But this will go over this, and even this is so faint, the back, that you can journal on it. And in here I was thinking, my photographs. I have 2, and I have to tear the corners a bit and roughen them up. They already look a bit aged in the digital, and again the designer I will link down below. And I printed, I don't know if that picks up on the camera. It's printed, a bit, on linen paper. You can see the structure of the lines, that it's not straight paper. And roughen it up a bit. This will in a way be the same. They both will go in the journal. And I want to use a stamp. Where did I leave my ink? Oh, I forgot to take my ink. And I always stamp on something first. I want just a little piece of embossing there. And I was thinking of pink because there is some pink in there. This is all no, completely not the right color. Let's see if I tear it a bit, how the way it looks, because now it's a lot of pink. It just needs to be a bit. I'm not sure. Blue, maybe. It's not the blue I want. It's different blue than our hairband. Let's see if I like white better. Off-white. It's white. Let's see if I have some cut off pieces already. No, I like the pink better. It can stand out a bit. I'm not sure. I'm doubting. Or maybe a bit of this. Let's see if I want to tear it. I don't want a straight edge. This one I showed some time ago, not some time ago, some days ago, on my Instagram and Facebook. I did it I already had pre-made, but I always like to have it handy, because if you have to think about every time you want to start a project, I like to have it ready. I don't know. Where on what am I going to stamp? I think I'll put the stamp right on there. Yeah, and maybe a little flower. I buried my stamps. Here they are. Let's see which one I like. This one. Real sticky. And they have a very strong smell. Oh. Not a very nice smell. And now I don't want it, or maybe no, that's too black, but I think I'll have to put it on like this anyway, because otherwise I have no idea how it comes out. Yeah. Let's see if I got something. Just a bit. Maybe a bit of this. And then I do have maybe a white one. I have smaller ones. Let's see if they're in here. They have to be, yes. I need to put some things to the side, otherwise you'll only see a major mess. These are very tiny, just for a bit of accent. Oh, I thought, where did it go? Yeah, let's see if I can stretch it a bit. It's not terrible. It's pretty stiff. My textile glue. First the lace on there. Just a bit on here. Some extra. And this I always have to be careful, because if you just push it, then it pushes down all the layers that are standing up. You see, it has a thickness, and if you just push it, then yeah, it completely flattens, and it's not very, it doesn't look very nice. Here, this is loose, so I'm going to put some glue here, and hopefully that it will, yeah, it will stick. And I'm going to add more, but it's more to give you the idea already, and later with the extra decorating. That can go. Let's see. The paper clip in my mouth, that doesn't work. So this will go here. And curl these up a bit. And that will go in the pocket, and I think I'll put something else there. But that's the idea of this. And I think I will try to emboss, and I'll show you next time. And I'm going to emboss this straight on here, because all the colors I have, it's not white. And no, I'll flip through the pages so you have an idea how it's coming along. This will be pretty thick, but I think it will be okay. Maybe a bit more to this side, like that, and I'll put some ribbon on there, so now it stays away from the edge a bit more. So like I said, 2 signatures, and we'll just flip through it so you have an idea of the pages. I hope my mess is not completely on camera. This is one of the digitals, of course, and I back them with other designers, because in this kit there are no backing papers, they're all design papers. So this one, this is, yeah, Italian, kind of a dictionary page. This is from origin normal copy paper, but in pastel colors, and I just slightly tea dyed it and made it a bit more crinkly, and that has that beautiful flip I just made. And there will be a label or a sticker or something, a word for some extra interest, maybe here also. My A4, I'll get to that later. Music, vintage music page, kit page, beautiful flowers, background, vintage ledger, And here I'll make a tuck spot. I'm going to decorate this a bit and glue this down. And this will be a tuck spot. Italian rag paper. This is from a French book and I really liked the front. This is a beautiful journaling spot. Here I will do something, of course. It's a backing paper and the beautiful center of the kit. The other side, it's the second page or the third page in that French book. It's from the same book. So I reinforced it with fabric. Yeah, when it's sewn in you can't see it, but I really like that you can see the rough sides of it. That's why I left a bit of room so the thread will be in the fabric and you'll see that rough edge. The other side of everything, music page, and here I wanted to emboss, but my A4 embossing machine broke down. It gave me trouble for quite some time, and I'm not quite sure. I don't use it very often because I also have a smaller one and they're very expensive, so I'm still thinking if I wanted to buy a new one. The dictionary page, it has also a flap. Maybe I'm going to do something with it, but I don't want to do too much to the journal. Just add some beautiful things the recipient can use to decorate this journal further. And if the recipient wants to use it as a writing journal, that can be. Backing paper, beautiful other side of the digital. Second signature. This is from another designer also. I really like these kind of advertising labels. Just a plain vintage backing paper, also very beautiful and ideal for writing on. This I also love, digital, and of course there had to be my favorite letter, vintage faux letter in there. Straw paper, French book page, really old. Kit page, I really love that with the doily frame. In a way you could cut that out and put something behind it. Just the backing paper. This is a Dutch page. I also like to add something something Dutch in here. And this, I explained that in the first video. I took packaging, folded in half like it would be a page. I stayed away a bit from the fold line and embossed this piece at once. So the good side, the negative, the good side and the negative. So I put it through at one time and I left some extra so it can flip up to be, this will be the page, a pocket. I didn't, wrong eraser. So this will be a pocket to put something in there. The pencil mark won't go away. Here I put one piece of the kit the kit page, a kit page on transparency paper. And because this is a backing paper, I really love this, but it looks great underneath here and on the back side. So I added that. And this is the center of the second signature. Really beautiful flower. And then, oh, it is the same. I thought I took another one. It's the same. But I thought yeah, it's the same. I thought I'd chosen a different one, but I really like this with the blue in the flower on the back of that. So this is the center. All the reverse sides, again also a pocket. And here is the flip I made. This can come off, it can be used in the journal, and I'm going to put some extra ephemera in there. It shifted. The back side of that, beautiful kit page. the book page, the straw paper, the vintage faux letter, and again this back side. I have to, I have to be, let this dry a bit better. Yeah, like that. I'm going to take this out so I can let it dry a bit better. So that was it for today. These are the 2 signatures, and next time I will continue decorating and showing you the papers, the pages, and let it grow. I'm going to put it like that. This is what I did today. The beautiful blue behind there. Just a book page peeking out. Yes, really like it. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel that way. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you in the next video, maybe part 3 of this, or maybe some pages in my personal journal. Have a great day and the upcoming weekend. Bye!